Hello YouTube! This episode is going to be more of an update video of where I am at the moment with my bent arm and straight arm training, but at the end I will talk briefly about how to avoid elbow injuries when practicing on the ground. So it's been raining outside for about a week, almost non-stop, and I've had to resort to training inside, and it's been going well. In the previous episode I said that I was almost at 10 reps per set in the handstand push-ups, and so these are my sets from November 29th. Alright, so for straight arm training, my time held with the planche lean and the tuck planche has been going really well. I can hold the planche lean for almost 40 seconds, but I noticed that I could still be going further in front, so that's something I should definitely improve and not just focus on how much time I can hold it. One-legged planche push-ups are starting to come back. My form on them could be a lot better, and my form in general with the one-legged planche is still not where I want it to be. I have locked elbows and a hollow back, but I'm kind of keeping my hips and legs a little bit too high, and that is something that I will fix in about 2 to 3 weeks, and by then I will also have improved the one-legged push-ups. And so that time has come again. It's time for additional weight for my bent arm training. In December I decided to train with 5 kilograms on my waist, whereas before the summer I would train with 3 to 7 kilograms on my ankles, which makes it a lot harder on your core, and it's taken away a little bit from the shoulder and triceps conditioning. So the last time I trained with added weight was 5 months ago, and here are the first sets of weighted handstand push-ups and then the 4 sets without weights. Alright, so that's my current bent arm and straight arm level. And again, what I'm going to be doing is just aiming for 40 overall reps in 4 sets of handstand push-ups with 5 kilograms. And then I'm just gonna add another 5 kilograms and another 5 kilograms and so on. And this will help me with my straight arm training. As I've said before, you really should focus on balancing out bent arm and straight arm training, not just for overall development of your body, but also for a better progress with the planche. It really does help out more than it would with just static hold training. Now I want to talk a little bit about locking out and protection of the elbows. A lot of people tell me, not just on the internet, but also people I have direct contact with, that they don't feel pressure in the elbow and the biceps when training the planche. So let's get this out of the way. If you are training properly for the planche, if you are locking out properly, you should be feeling pressure on your elbows, biceps and forearm, not just pressure on the wrists and shoulders. And basically this comes down to, are you truly locking out? Because a lot of people think they lock out, but they still have a slight bend in the arm. Now, having a slight bend in a handstand makes it harder and makes the muscles work more. But in a planche, it's the total opposite. It makes it easier. So if you want to get stronger, you should really focus on locking out and feeling pressure on that biceps. Now I want to say this: I got an elbow injury for 14 months because of overtraining. Overtraining is the biggest reason people injure themselves. There's a whole bunch of other reasons, but this is the big one. So back in 2012, I could do a tuck planche, and I practiced static holds 5 times a week for about 40 minutes, and after about a month I went to the advanced tuck. So far so good, but after that I hit a plateau and I couldn't move beyond the advanced tuck. So because I was frustrated, I started doing static holds every day for 2 to 3 hours a day. I sacrificed quality for quantity. I stopped caring about the hollow body position. I neglected my bent arm training and I injured myself. Now I train static holds with 2 days of rest in between for only about 30 minutes, but I'm focusing on truly locking out on the hollow back, and I have been combining it with my bent arm training, and that's how I started to make this kind of progress. So if you have to remember one thing from all of this, is that you have to focus on quality rather than quantity, and you have to train hard but also smart. As for me, I now have to achieve doing 40 reps in 4 sets of handstand push-ups with 5 kilograms, and to improve my one-legged planche so I can move to the straddle half lay.